Today I'm sharing with you 5 digital products that you can use to make money online. Some of these digital products can make as much as $37,689 per month. And number 4 can make as much as multiple 6 figures per month. What's even cooler is with digital products, that means that you can have 80 to 90% profit margins, and it's mostly passive. So let's dive in. If you're new here, hi, I'm Molly. I started as a broke college dropout. This was my car, with just 81 cents to my name, and I leveraged that into a multiple 6-figure per year photography studio. Then I started creating digital information products for other photographers, and I grew that into a $2 million per year online education business. And now I help content creators just like you to monetize your content with digital info products so you can help your followers on a deeper level and make a full-time living doing what you love. Okay, so the first digital product that you can use to make money online is design templates. Now, there are so many people successfully selling design templates online, but when I had to think of an example for this one shop directly came to mind, and that is Tonic Shop. Now check this out. Their website says trusted by 7,500 business owners like you. And they've been around for a while, so I have no doubt that they have sold around that many of their website templates. And check this out. A website from them costs around $1,250. So let's say even just half of their total customers that they're claiming online have bought their website templates at around $1,250. That would literally be over $4 million in sales from design templates. Wild, right? Now, one of the reasons design templates are so powerful is because you can sell them an unlimited number of times. But how easy really are they to create? I'd say this is really going to depend on the templates that you're going to make and the amount of skills that you have regarding designing and creating templates. If you're just going ahead and putting for sale templates that you've already made for clients or for your business or for fun, then that's going to be a lot easier because you already have them made and you're simply just putting them for sale. It can also be pretty easy if you're just going to make design templates in Canva and you have some experience with Canva. And even if you don't, Canva is super easy to learn. But of course, if you want to make more in detail custom things like website templates from scratch that are hand-coded, that of course is going to take a bit more time and a bit more skill. But here's the thing about skills, you can always learn them. It's never too late. None of us are born knowing how to create a website or how to code or how to post on social media or how to do really anything. We learn these things over time. So if you're like, you know what, I really want to sell design templates and you don't know how to do it, you can learn it. I believe in you. Okay, so how much does it cost to create and sell design templates? Now, this is really going to depend because back in the day, you would have needed to use something like Adobe products, Adobe software, Photoshop, InDesign. And those products were a lot of money back in the day. We're talking $1,000 or $2,000 for a software program. However, today they have a lower monthly fee that you can pay to have access to these softwares, and that's only if you need those softwares. You can also design templates in Canva completely for free. And once you've made your templates, you can host them on something like Google Drive that is also completely free. So I would say that this would range somewhere from $0 up to about $100 a month if you have to pay for that Adobe software. Now, this next digital product, quite frankly, requires the least amount of skills possible. So if you're a complete beginner or you feel like you have nothing to teach inside of a digital information product, then this one is for you. And I'm about to share this one next, but really quickly, if you want more than these 5 digital product types, if you want all 54 different types of digital products, then go in the description below this video and download my PDF with 54 different types of digital products completely for free as my gift to you. Okay, so this one truly anyone could do. Digital product number 2 is digital journals. Now again, if you're a super beginner or you just feel like you don't have anything that you can teach, which by the way you do, everyone has something they can teach, but that aside, this one is going to be for you. Now, I follow this girl on Instagram. Her name is Kate Ascuri. Hope I'm saying that right. Now, she sells a digital journal bundle for $48 on her website. Now, it's hard to know exactly how many of these digital journal bundles that she's sold, but she has a nice size following on Instagram, and she also has an email list. And she posts testimonials from people purchasing these products, so I definitely know that she is selling these products consistently. But for the purposes of trying to figure out, let's say that she converted just 1% of her Instagram followers to buy her digital journal bundle, which is totally even lower than industry standard. So let's just go really conservative with these numbers. Now that would be 260 of her followers buying that digital journal bundle at $48. So that would be $12,480 from digital journals. And that's only if one measly percent of her Instagram followers bought that bundle, and that doesn't even include the followers on her email list. And she also has followers on her Substack as well. And here's the best part. Digital journals are one of the easiest digital products to make. In fact, you can make them completely for free using a free Canva account. And you can host them for free online using something like Google Drive. But you're probably wondering, well, that's cool, but how do you actually deliver them the digital product automatically once they purchase? And I'm gonna be sharing with you the software that I use for that when I mention the next digital product. All right, so digital product number 3, one of my personal favorites is ebooks. Now, one of my very first ebooks that I ever sold was called Model Call. It was just 13 pages with step-by-step instructions on a strategy that worked for me that other photographers could use to get more bookings. And here's the crazy part. Over just 4 years, this ebook brought in more than $500,000 with no ad spend. Now that is the product of solving a really painful problem for your followers. And since I know the power of ebooks, I decided to put out a new ebook for this business called 15-Day Digital Product. And as you probably already guessed, over 15 days, it gives you a prompt every single day of what you should do to come up with your digital product idea, create your digital product, and sell your digital product in 15 days or less. And in less than 3 months, it's brought in $6,527, and it sells for around $59. And the best part is 90% of those sales were completely passive, from people just finding me through YouTube and Instagram, finding the ebook and going online and purchasing it. It was all automated. So that's an extra $2,000 per month. Is that something that you would like, an extra $2,000 per month passively in your business? Wild, right? Now, ebooks are one of the easiest and cheapest digital products to get started with, and that's why I recommend it to almost every single beginner that comes my way. All you have to do is figure out what's a painful problem that you want to solve for your followers. Then you can open up a Word doc using Google Drive completely for free, type out everything you want in that ebook. Remember, shorter is better, because would you rather learn to make $1,000 over 50 days or 5 days? 5 days. People like to learn things as fast and easily as possible. So once you've written that Word document, then you can just go to Canva and design it yourself using templates completely for free. Okay, but how much does it cost to make an ebook? Well, pretty much completely for free. You can open the Word document and use a Word document for free. You can use the free account on Canva. You can download it as a PDF. You can store it using Google Drive. And then, as promised, I'm going to tell you guys the software that I use to deliver that digital product. So once somebody fills out your checkout page and they buy your digital product successfully, you're going to be able to use the software that I use. It's called System.io. I have a link to a totally free account for you in the description below this video. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow you that once someone fills out the checkout page, which you can do in System, you can tell System to send them an email automatically with a link to that ebook hosted on your Google Drive. So it's all completely free. Free Word doc, free Canva, free hosting with Google Drive, and free software using System.io. And by the way, I use System.io for everything in my business. My website, my blog, my funnels, hosting my online courses and other digital products, all of my email marketing automation, everything I need to host and sell digital products successfully online. And by the way, you can make up to 40 times more sales using email marketing instead of social media. So if you want to learn how to move your social media followers to email subscribers, then go in the description below this video and download my totally free, done-for-you freebie funnel so that you will be able to offer your followers something completely for free in exchange for their name and email address for them to sign up for your email list. Okay, so the fourth digital product, and this one is potentially going to make you the most amount of money. This one is online courses. Now, online courses are such a great way for you to be able to share information with your followers on a deeper level. And it also offers you the opportunity to sell a digital product at a premium price point. We're talking anywhere from $297 all the way up to $1,997 or more. And this is totally optional, but you can also offer group coaching as part of your course, so you're able to work with your students on an even deeper level and give them that face-to-face interaction with you that they're probably craving. Now, of course, low-price digital products like ebooks and templates are easier to make and maybe even cheaper to make, but online courses are worth the time because you can price them at a premium. Now, I don't usually recommend courses for complete beginners. I usually recommend starting with something like design templates or ebooks. But once you're ready to scale your business with an online course, you can easily reach that 6 or 7 figure mark as long as your course is aligned correctly. And this is going to allow you to make that real full-time money that you might be needing as a content creator. Okay, so let's take somebody many of you probably know, Ali Abdaal. He is a fellow YouTuber. Now, he decided to create a course all about YouTube after his followers started asking him for it. Now, he shared on a podcast that I was listening to that he didn't even think this would sell. He was super nervous, wasn't very confident in his online course, so he only mentioned it on Twitter and Instagram a few times just to see what would happen. And he quickly realized that he had a hit with his digital product because the sales started rolling in. Now, he priced his course originally at just $1,000, and he brought in $294,000 the first time that he launched his very first online course. And for all of you out there that are considering selling your digital products on something like Skillshare or Udemy, I want to share with you that Ali used to do the same thing, and he always shares that he makes way more money, way more profit, and can help people on a deeper level by creating and hosting his own online course on his own website, which is exactly what I do and recommend for you as well. Now, I've personally made millions of dollars from online courses. I know that sounds crazy to say, and I never thought it would be possible for me, but it is for me, and it also is for you. And after creating many online courses, doing millions over the years, I decided to create an online course more recently called Profitable Courses to be able to help other creators to scale their digital product sales with their very own online course. And this course alone now has over 528 students, and I've sold the majority of the seats at around $1,997. So that's over $1,054,000 in sales from one online course in less than a few years. Now, online courses aren't going to be as easy as, say, creating an ebook, because with your online course, you're going to want to cover a little bit of a larger topic, which is how you're going to be able to charge a higher price. And what you're going to do is, instead of just creating one PDF, you're going to create a series of videos and then maybe multiple PDFs as supplemental material. Now, I find that an online course can be created anywhere from 1 week to 4 weeks. It might take you a little bit longer, especially if this is your first online course as well. But I am here to tell you that you still can create your own online course completely for free. What you can do is you can create videos using Loom or Zoom or just any kind of video software that's already on your computer, or you can just use your cell phone. I'm not even kidding. Cell phone quality is really good these days, so don't overlook that. And then when it comes to editing your videos, you can just use something like iMovie or a software that comes on your computer. Or if you're recording on your cell phone, you can use something like CapCut or InShot. And then when you're making your supplemental PDFs, you can use Canva, which is totally free, and you can host all of this, the videos, the supplemental materials, and everything else on System.io. They have course hosting. And again, you can get your totally free account in the description below my video. Now, this next digital product is quickly becoming one of my favorites because of 2 words: recurring revenue. So yes, you guessed it, the next digital product that you can use to make money online is memberships. Now, when I decided this year to create my own membership, I had a lot of naysayers coming out of the woodwork to tell me that memberships are hard and they're expensive and they're impossible to sell and you can't scale them and blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. I didn't create a membership because I woke up being like, I want recurring revenue. I created a membership because I saw a problem that my followers were having, and I knew that the solution was something that was ongoing. It will be best taught inside of a membership. So my membership that I created and launched this year is called Freedom Creator Club. And inside of it, there are several steps From building your social media following to growing your email list, to creating your digital products, launching your digital products, and selling your digital products passively. Now, if you want a digital products business, these are things that you're going to always have to be doing, right? You're going to want to be always continually growing your following so that you can continually be getting sales. It's not like you reach 100 followers or 1,000 followers or 10,000 followers and you just stop, right? So I knew that if I wanted to keep sharing the strategies that I was testing and were working for me, it would be best inside of a membership, something that I could continually update, and my members could continue to get ongoing help as long as they want, and they could decide how long they want to stay in the membership. Now, what's cool is not only is this one of our top selling digital products, but we're already making a few $1,000s in recurring revenue every single month. And I gotta tell you, starting out a month as a business owner, knowing that you have a set amount of revenue that you get to start with is so good for peace of mind. You're not starting every single month at zero. Now, I'm far from the only one who has a successful membership. Let's take Shannon Brinkley, for example. Now, Shannon Brinkley has a membership called Meander Quilt Guild. And I knew it was successful because I've chatted with her in the past, very nice person. And I went and I found her group on Facebook for members only. So this is for paying members only. And she has about 2,900 members in that group. And we all know that not every single person who buys is going to join the Facebook group, but let's just say that she's only made 2,900 sales. Now, she sells this membership for $24 a month or $240 per year. Now, for my membership, I make about 75% of my sales from the yearly pay, but let's just say really conservative numbers here that she's getting 50% yearly pay and 50% monthly pay. That would put her average sale for her membership at $144 times 2,900 members. That would be over $417,000 in sales. And that's only including the initial sales. That's not even taking into account the recurring revenue that she's getting every year from her yearly pays and every month from her monthly pays. I would say that creating a membership is as easy as creating an online course initially. However, you are going to want to continue to update that because you want to get your yearly and monthly members to stay as long as possible. And they're only going to keep staying if you continue to provide them value. So it is one of the more lengthy and time-consuming digital products to create. But if you really want that recurring revenue and you think this type of digital product would be best to serve your students, then this one might be the right one for you. And like the other digital products, this one is free to create as well. So you can record videos for your membership using your cell phone or Loom or Zoom or a free software on your computer. As far as editing, if you're using cell phone videos, you can use CapCut or InShot. And for your computer, you can use iMovie or the free editing software that comes with it. And of course, for creating your supplemental materials like PDFs or eBooks, you can use Canva's free software to create those as well. And you can use System.io's totally free account. I have a link in the description below to host your membership. That's exactly where I host my membership and my course. And my ebook, I host through Google Drive and I deliver it using System.io. Now that you know the 5 digital products that you can use to make money online, you might be wanting to learn about some more digital products that you can create faster and easier using AI tools. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be so much more powerful. See you in the next video.